All right, well, best of luck trying to handle the pressure wrestling game of this individual who has really taken the division by storm. And as was the case for you oftentimes in your career, even when the opposition knows what's coming, you can't stop.
Yeah, because this kid has so many different ways to attack you in the wrestling realm. Unfortunately, John, he has not developed striking to that level. So if you can keep him up right now, we've seen everybody deal with him. When he can't get that takedown, what's left for this guy?
Yeah.
Does this guy still believe? How does he operate in those moments where he doesn't really know what to do? We're going to find out tonight, because this is his toughest fight to date.
And he said he slept in his singlet last night for good energy.
I love that.
Can't be comfortable.
I love that.
So here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson was doing us a favor every time he stepped foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at this fighter. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going 45, there's no way.
You're out.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chael Sonnen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson Silva.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Good. All right, here's the start of round one. Silva and his infectious energy just permeating this building. Always a big-time feel in the arena when one of the greatest of all time is in the octagon. Silva here early round one. All right, so there it is. First takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright. So I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him. Just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me out over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, misses with the jab. Back to his feet.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Oh, he missed with the hook there. We thought he might go back to it. He did, unable to land.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Silva's shot is blocked. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot, that will finish the fight. Oh! Oh, nice right hand.
Right on the button. Nice body shot. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Now some separation. Under 2 minutes in round one. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has returned.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big left. Uppercut is true. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he's
power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Oh, big left hand there. So Anderson Silva at his best here tonight. Must-see television. Doesn't even begin to describe it. He's putting on a show.
He's putting on a show. It's a masterclass. It's a masterclass in what you do, how to be a mixed martial artist. He uses his striking skills to really confuse his opponents. He has you throwing and...
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Back to the feet now.
That's a right hand. Oh, nice jab.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Chael's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, nice jab by Sonnen. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Great block there.
All right, single collar tie now. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Nice jab by Silva. Investing in the body with the kick there.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Immediately gets the underhook. Chael Sonnen gets the takedown. Could be big here.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game team.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxing looks amazing tonight.
Sonnen, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Setting up an armbar now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, Silva's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Under 2 minutes to go. Silva's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Nice.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Silva, lands flush. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control. And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Strong straight left there. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame.
Changing the position.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passed the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Sonnen.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Chael's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage. What a connection right off the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Oh, beautiful level change. Gotta be careful there. Getting the mount here.
Sonnen's in half guard now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Nice positional control here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Now inside the closed guard. Chael's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Getting close to the finish.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chael.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, Silva's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's a tough hardcore now.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Good work from the top here by Sonnen. These ground strikes are starting to add up. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Silva's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard. Massive shot from the top.
Well, Silva's looking for an arm bar here. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right. Respira, respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down. You gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Sonnen's overhand telegraph, though, it gets blocked. Loaded up on that one and landed.
Another strike to the head lands.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice level change.
All right, hammer fist here by Sonnen. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet. This is where he wants to be.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He's got it locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level... Oh, arm triangle! Arm triangle! Arm triangle!
Oh, he's in trouble. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. Many
people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Chael's in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Under a minute now to go. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. That if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. He passes to half guard.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, Silva's back in full mount. Ten seconds remaining here in round 4. 10
seconds. We gotta finish.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now. Oh, big shots from the top. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finishing time.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice jab up top by Sonnen. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Silva. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Great submission defense. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Silva. Lands flush. Print the shirts. Ground and pound.
Oh, right into mount. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Right to the knee on belly.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chael. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Sonnen's back in full mount.
Great job landing from the top position. Now he's got a good body position, yup. Another strike gets through from the top position. That was a slick transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chael. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Chael's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
In the half guard.
Sonnen, ground and pound from half guard now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Sonnen's back in half guard.
Oh, nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chael. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for under.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Chael Sonnen!
All right, so another big night in a career full of them for the one, the only Chael P. Sonnen as he gets his hand raised here tonight. A little bit of a subdued celebration out of the Sonnen camp. You know they have visions of UFC middleweight